At the top of today's list, as always, we've got a newly announced game called Cronos, The New Dawn, by Blooper Team, which is the same who actually remade the recent Silent Hill 2. Cronos takes a bold step away from psychological horror roots into a twisted time travel story set in a brutal post-apocalyptic future. Revealed at the Xbox Partner Showcase recently, this third-person survival horror game challenges you to navigate wastelands and face monsters with an array of retro-futuristic tech. Cronos actually promises a thrilling next-gen experience in 2025.
I have seen the end of the world. As the gods shattered, guild and mist born of their flesh.
Next up, a Mistfall Hunter is set to drop in 2025 for Xbox Series X and PCs. This new action-adventure here throws players into a dark, mysterious world where nature and magic collide. As a lone hunter in this game, you'll explore mine-covered forests, tracking down ancient beasts and uncovering secrets. With amazing graphics this one and a dynamic combat system, Mistfall Hunter blends immersive exploration with intense, fast-paced battles. It'll definitely keep you hooked.
I have seen the hunters awakened, steadfast heroes among them, and treacherous villains as well. I have seen the thrones brought low, faiths torn asunder, and all that still lives before the end. They war and struggle in anguish and despair.
Do you know what fear is?
Next on the list is the game Exodus, which is an upcoming science fiction epic for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series and PCs. Now while the release it is still TBA, which stands for to be announced, Exodus is already turning heads all over the place. In a desolate future where humanity's survival hangs by a thread, Exodus invites players to explore vast hostile environments teeming with threats. With its super rich open world design, deep narrative, and advanced combat system apparently, Exodus promises to be an unforgettable journey into the unknown.
Captured prey will be subjected to intense psychological torment before being neurologically drained. Those rare few who the Mariyama allowed to survive and escape often never return to space, for they know too well the terror that lurks out there in the dark, between the stars.
Now I walk the path of blood until my mission is fulfilled. I will not rest until all traitors are silenced and our stolen kingdom returned.
Number 4, we've got the game The Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Set for release in 2025, this is a highly anticipated Souls-like action RPG which is set in the late Ming Dynasty inside a dark fantasy version of the 17th century China. You play as a warrior tasked with uncovering a mystery about a certain plague. The game is a blend of historical and mythological elements with dynamic non-linear exploration and a focus on atmospheric storytelling. This one, Wuchang, just received the new gameplay trailer and it's stunning.
Just another lost soul, trying to oppose fate. And fate, it's mine to command.
We keep heading north. We aim for the monolith.
I am not letting Mael die out here.
At number 4, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a turn-based RPG set to release in 2025, in the second quarter. This one features a mix of turn-based combat with real-time action mechanics, allowing players to execute dodges, parries, and combos in battle. The story follows a group of adventurers on a desperate mission to end the cycle of death brought by this mysterious paintress. Anyway, with some really good visuals and a deep narrative apparently, it offers immersive gameplay for RPG fans.
Be decided
Before their very eyes
between the bars,
of that prison.
in the shadow.
So at number 6, Neighbors Suburban Warfare. This one over here is a multiplayer first-person shooter, right? It's set in a pretty picturesque town of Hartsville, where players assume control of different characters, each with unique abilities and items. The goal is to outwit and destroy your neighbor's home, using everyday objects like kitchenware, traps, and even bizarre weapons like seagull bombers. So you can fortify the house, upgrade and engage in PvP. It's a mix of humor, teamwork, and slapstick warfare. Eternal Strands is set to launch in the first quarter of 2025 as well. Developed by Yellow Brick Games, this action-adventure lets players take on a role of Bryn, which is a weaver in a world infused with magic. The game features a unique cast and combined magic system, allowing players to creatively mix magic powers like frost, flame, and even kinetic forces to defeat the enemies. With highly interactive environments in battles, Eternal Strands promises a deeply immersive adventure.
Thank you for helping us deal with the void.
On the other hand, AI Limit is a post-apocalyptic action RPG that takes place in a dystopian future where civilization has collapsed and the world is infested with a mysterious substance called the Mud. In this game, you play as a powerful entity who possesses incredible regenerative abilities and fights to uncover the truth. The gameplay focuses on intense combat where you can wield a variety of weapons and execute complex combos, making use of our left-hand mechanism to cast spells and enrich your fighting style. It also emphasizes on exploration. Take a look.
Follow the will of your heart and embark on your own journey. May the branch guide your path.
Bornless, however, blends battle royale gameplay with a supernatural horror twist. It's in a world filled with ancient dark magic here. Players must fight each other while battling terrifying monsters. With elements of resource management and magic crafting, this one adds a strategic layer to the survival genre. And fans of Dead by Daylight and Hunt Showdown will find themselves drawn to the game's fast-paced, atmospheric gameplay and unique supernatural mechanics.
The monsters they worship are even worse. This place belongs to them now. And so we fight. You, me, and all the other Seekers. It's them I fear most of all. The strangers lurking in the darkness. The treasure. The ritual. The power it offers you. I wish I could resist. But once you get a taste, there's no going back.
This island offers everything you may need in your precious life. Vast forests, roaring rivers, and
Legend of Baboo is an action-adventure classic by Midwest Games, and it follows a boy named Suburban and his loyal dog, Baboo, as they embark on a journey to rescue Suburban's family from an ancient evil. Now, this game features a mix of swordplay, magic, platforming, and even puzzle-solving across various mystical landscapes. You can ride the Baboo there to travel, engage in RPG-style skill upgrades, and battle bosses using characters' magic and Baboo's abilities as well.
Sepe, be resilient, be resourceful. Be brave, my son. Stay in the light, with Baboo by your side. And may the magic of this island protect us all.
Spirit X Strike is it's a 3D combo focused action adventure game with a post-apocalyptic setting. Created by a solo developer called Micah, also published by XD, as a good publishers. This one draws inspiration from classic action games like Ninja Gaiden and God Hand, which is one of my favorite games of all time. The gameplay emphasizes fluid hand-to-hand combat, allowing players to craft intricate high-speed combos while breaking enemy defenses. It combines cinematic finishing moves reminiscent of Street Fighter and Tekken 2. So with a demo available now on Steam, its full release is expected to come out sometime later on in the year. Subnautica 2 is scheduled for release in 2025, marking a highly anticipated sequel to the original underwater survival series. The game, developed by Unknown Worlds and published by Krafton, will introduce new alien planets, offering fresh environments to explore beyond the familiar 4546B of previous titles. With retaining a single-player focus, Subnautica 2 here will also feature optional co-op gameplay for up to 4 players. Fans can expect enhanced visuals, of course, using Unreal Engine 5, and no season pass or live service elements to go with.
This is not about your car. It isn't about your experience.
That being said, Assetto Corsa EVO, set to launch on January 16 next year for PCs, it actually continues Chronos' simulations tradition of high-fidelity racing simulation on its nose. The latest entry brings some cutting-edge realism with dynamic weather, a 24-hour race cycle, and also advanced mechanical simulations of the iconic cars like the Ferrari, Lamborghini STO. With both road and race vehicles from various eras, Assetto Corsa EVO aims to surpass its predecessor, offering what may be the most immersive racing sim experience to date, maybe. Real World, slated for Q1 2025, is an open-world vehicular combat game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting. Players can expect dynamic driving mechanics, vehicle customization, and engaging PvP battles across different landscapes. This one also promises to offer a range of vehicles to suit different playstyles, from fast and agile to heavy-hitting machines. With its emphasis on exploration, combat, and environmental interaction, Real World actually looks to combine high-octane action with immersive world building for next-gen consoles and PCs. FBC Firebreak, however, is an upcoming 3-player co-op first-person shooter set to release in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PCs by Remedy Entertainment. This one actually serves as a spin-off to the Control universe. Players take on a role of firebreakers, agents battling paranormal anomalies within the Federal Bureau of Control. So with some dynamic missions and intense Left 4 Dead style cooperative action, this one offers a fast-paced, team-focused experience with a mix of supernatural and tactical gameplay. Lost Lullabies, the Orphanage Chronicles also is set to release in the final quarter of the year. The game is a cooperative horror game for 1 to 4 players, inspired by real events from a tragic orphanage fire in the 1960s. Players explore the haunting ruins to uncover dark secrets and confront malevolent spirits. The game offers a 4-chapter story mode, dynamic puzzles, and ghost identification mechanics. Immersive 1980s era setting and strategy gameplay, this one promises a unique horror experience.
See you later.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 is confirmed for release on PCs on January 30 this year, technically following its overwhelmingly success on the PlayStation 5. This action-packed superhero game lets you control Peter Parker and Miles Morales as well, as they face off against iconic villains like Venom, Kraven the Hunter, and the Lizard. In an expansive open-world New York, this game combines stunning visuals, thrilling combat mechanics, and a gripping narrative as well, for those of you who haven't played it. You can also expect new abilities, whips, winning mechanics, and a darker, more intense storyline than its predecessors.
Going to heal everyone.
What more could a mouse detective want?
And last but not least, Mouse PI for Hire, slated for a 2025 release, is a upcoming noir-inspired first-person shooter. With its 1930s cartoon aesthetic here, this game features some hand-drawn rubber hose animation. I think we mentioned this game before, reminiscent of classic animations, in which players take on the role of a detective, Jack Pepper, navigating a pretty gritty, crime-filled city. The game is known for its quirky weapons, playful combat mechanics, and fast-paced action, which blends a unique visual style with some random, chaotic, yet strategy gameplay across a variety of biomes. It's a good-looking game.